Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. O nie, w takim momencie Koperdi, no dobrze. Dzień dobry wszystkim. Miłej soboty. Mam nadzieję, że wszyscy się dobrze czujecie. Witajcie, witajcie, witajcie. Mam nadzieję, że u was wszystko w porządku. Witaj Days, witaj Pistakion, witaj Koperdi. Dobrze was widzieć. Guten Morgen? Tak, Guten Morgen. A, mam nadzieję, że muzyka nie jest za głośno. E, Dla mnie trochę jest. I jest trochę bardzo dynamiczna, więc może odrobinkę ją przyciszę. Mm, Zobaczmy w takim razie. Może tak. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Ach, teraz w ogóle nie słychać. No dobra, zobaczymy w ten sposób. Mam nadzieję, że muzyka jest ok. Hey, 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 hey. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, today we are going to paint some minis. Morgan as in being Freeman. Yes, hello here. Good to see you. Okay. I wondered if the music was not too loud, but I think it's quiet now. And I think that's important. No. Wait, I need to fix my microphone. It's a little weird right now. Okay, now should be better. All right. Okay, so today we are going to paint some minis, of course. And speaking of minis, of course, there will be the elves that I still have to paint from the last time. I will start with the coats. And then I will go to the armor and the undercoat stuff here. I need to check one thing. All right. I have my book of elves. I need to check the one thing that I have from this book. It's the instruction how to paint the undercoats. I mostly don't use them, but I really like the. I think it was this one. I painted this stuff as Under Armour. So yeah. So skeleton horde and contrast medium. All right. Okay, I know. Okay, so I think I'm ready to paint. Let's take my handle. I really hope you have a great day. Or night, depends of your time zone. Let's start. I need this thing and then this thing. I had a little troubles with putting my stream today because I changed a little setup. Now you cannot see it, but it will be seen in the gaming screen when I was where I will game. What color does it recommend for the base layer of elf? I will tell you in a moment. I just need to mix it, and I will tell you in a moment. Oh my gosh, so loud. While waiting for the train to go to work, and the best thing would be if I would be free for like 20 hours so I can make big 3D print of but what? What is temperature? Every time I have alpha, I must think about the Vietnamese version of Pokemon Crystal. I have no idea what is it, but wait. So to base code the elf, to base code all the minis, you mostly need two colors, or one of two. I like when I was beginning painting stuff, I was doing the black primer. It's a black spray of acrylic paint. Then watch out this dragon in DD. Oh, okay. So the black spray makes your mini very resilient to other colors. So we can just put the other colors on the mini, and they will behave like they should. The other method is putting the white color instead of black. The colors will be a little more brighter, but it's a little harder because if you put the black first, you don't need to worry about some imperfections in your color. Unfortunately, the white will be visible all the time. So the white is a little more advanced. But the most important, I think the best thing we can do with the primer is to do a zenithal primer. This is the way that you put your mini. First, you paint it whole black with the spray. The second thing you do, you put your mini on the zenith of the can. You have the can of paint, like this, almost like this, and just prime like around. I will show you what they will look like after this. This is the zenithal primed mini. This is first thing I do is paint it whole black. Second I do is to paint the from the top of the white. In that way, I have all shades visible already. All shadowy area, and it's really helpful when you paint the mini, and the color behaves a little different. So yeah, there's a gameplay on YouTube, and it's very botched version of Crystal Transformers with Vietnamese. They're all translated from English. Oh, okay. I know about the various translations because in the 90s, where Poland was still pretty much affected by USSR rules, there were nothing like the copyright. There was not such thing yet. So you can buy the pirate stuff legally, like pirate CDs, pirate games and stuff. And most of them has the very, very poor translations, mostly done by Russians. And they, I saw the Command and Conquer version. It was more Russian than Polish, but it was so hilarious when you hear how they speak. it's very poorly made. So yeah, there's a lot of botched translations in the market here. I mean, no more, but now the dub is really, really good. The copyright issue was crazy there. They made the law finally in the late 19s, but still, before that you can hear like in the radio, you can hear the audition like, okay, here we will be broadcasting the entire game of Contra. Prepare your tape cassettes in 3, 2, 1, and the radio was like, you record the stuff and you have the game for free. I heard about that they had a problem with the free speech. What if piracy? Yeah, there was literally this. Oh my gosh, Avon, thank you thank you so much for 13 months. Oh my gosh, it's more than a year. Dub for you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. What a great fox. So probably free speech, but with the piracy, not the matter, it's our games. Yes, our games. The problem is that there was a big issue with the copyrights in the USSR, and since my country was affected by USSR, but big part, there's also a big problem here. In the USSR, the creator of the Tetris, for this day, still have to fight with the people who copied his game of Tetris, because on the USSR doesn't, he cannot copyright this game because it was not copyrightable because it was not a law. So he cannot do it. And of course, people copied that idea. He could be very rich right now, but yeah, I guess the protections of the artist is nothing like this. Hello, Mike. Good to see you. Copy is stupid in a way. It depends. Depends of the copyright. If you create something from the scratch, from your idea, you should have protection because some people will copy it anyway. I mean, it's like the guy with the Tetris. This guy is like old right now and still have to fight with corporations and people who copied this game. Tetris is crazy popular for this day. For me, it's still crazy that you can just go to the local market and buy some Pirates game for free. I mean, for no legal repercussions. And it's mostly because in the 90s, if you want to buy PS1 or PS2, I mean PS1, I think. Yeah, PS1 was the new one. The original PS1, yeah, the PS1 costs like more than 2 or 3 monthly earnings of the family average monthly earnings. So it was just almost not possible to buy consoles. Also, this is the reason that the console market in Poland didn't. It's not that big as the other countries. Nintendo for this day doesn't have Polish division here. They don't care. So if we need to have a warranty issue or something like this, Polish Nintendo players need to write to the Czech division. Zaitiel, hello bird. Yeah, Minecraft is most popular game in the whole world. It's crazy. Well, but it's deserved. Great game. Bird spotted. So good to see you, bird. My favorite crow. for protecting intellectual property, but when people try to moderate new media, looking at the internet, with antiquated view, it is really bad looking at the EU. Yeah, I mean, for now the copyright is it's a little old, so of course it needs a reform, but it doesn't mean that it shouldn't have a copyright, especially if you're looking for the new media. So yeah, I know. I think it's maybe more about of the privacy and stuff issues, but the things like our voice, our look, should be also protected, especially now in the rise of AI methods to copy stuff. But it's a different topic. My legal knowledge ends with the social security and social welfare in Poland, so I have no idea. Cross or rot? No BS, whatever. True. Artificial intelligence will never measure up to biological stupidity. Yes. We had crows playing on the school roof during exam phase. There were like entire 4 weeks we studied. Oh, they probably have the nests nearby. The nest of crows. Oh, sorry, I touched the camera. Oh my gosh, it's Suskra. It's Iskra, which looks very sus. I love this photo. Loris randomly sent it to me when I was in the work. I love it so much. Carvel, hello kitty. And me and the colleague always were up for a bit more. Yes, the cutest subcat. Oh my gosh, so cute. So great. Hope you have a wonderful night, Carol. It's night, right? It's nighttime. Okay, understandable. Have a great night. Yeah, you were VIP. You're always a VIP. I think I put it up when you put it on mine channel. On your channel, sorry. Eating some food before I collapse from exhaustion. Oh. What are you eating? Eat something good. Some good cat food, like a fish or something. I I realize that I don't know what is the Australian cuisine look like. I mean, I don't know what Australian eats. I mean, the Vegemite burgers from the good place famous. Ooh, the burger. Oh my gosh, the burger. I haven't had a good burger in a while. The most the most reason it's why because I there was a burger a few months ago, burger price where they sell the gluten-free and lactose-free burgers, but they bankrupt. So ooh. Oh yeah, you're moving. You move out. I remember. Oh, that's great to hear. Great to hear that it's already over. I hope you will be very happy when you leave now. Oh, don't worry. There will be community nights after all. You didn't miss that much. There's always a next week. It's not one-time event. We have 3 minutes place to get burgers, and 2 of them are gas stations. And one of them is next to. Oh, that's nice. I miss spending time with my friends. I know that, yeah, it's always a pain that you cannot spend time with your friends. But don't worry, there will be a lot of occasions. Isn't continuity a lie? I have no idea. Depends what the sci-fi author will you ask, or the fan of that author. If you, for example, ask Doctor Who fan, yeah, they will tell you that that's a lie. I'm out and I get some privacy now. Yes, 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 that's wonderful to hear. Shitty fan loading. Oh, fun. I mean, the 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 windmill thing. I don't know. The thing that spins. You know, it's really a lie. Look, it's night and I close my eyes, open right away. It's daytime. I mean, it's just a fast travel. I mean, you can disable it in options, in settings of your life. It's nothing that serious. It's mostly because you know that dev want to save some resources. So I mean, it's completely optional. So you just need to open the options and disable the fast sleep. It's something like fast travel, but you're traveling from the night to day. This live game sucks. The story is boring. The controls are bad. It takes ages to unlock vehicles, and all DLCs overpriced. Graphics look good, but all of the modes look ugly. And if you die, you will take 9 months to respawn, and you'll save from the life lost. Well, it depends if you are playing on the hard mode or the easy mode. I mean, in the hard mode, some claim that the hard mode can delete your save completely and you cannot play it again. But it depends who you ask, uh, and depends where you respawn. So yeah, so it's all very. I mean, it's a huge game, so of course, the issues will be also very huge. But you can play a lot of mini games. Like you can open the PC and play the game, whatever you like. It's this game has entire Steam library inside it, so it's I think you can. I did a terrible thing. Oh my god, what? Why I did it? God damn it! I ruined it. I forgot that I painted the brush. I mean, it's a brush. By the way, what's the what do you mean? I even. I'm enjoying the new tactics. Oh yeah, I saw it. They're incredible. They very suits you. What a great foxo. I wish that some of the thigh highs fits me, but unfortunately, no. It's hard to buy the stuff that will fits me here. Maybe if I will lose weight, that will be better. The music is really inconsistent. It's hard being leggy. Yeah, that's true. It's also hard to be fat. I wish I will not. But I made really terrible decisions in my life. Oh, I will hydrate in a moment. Give me a second. It's so hard to remember to hydrate regularly. Yeah, it's true. It's. I mean, it's not very hot yet, but it will be today. And thank you for the hydrate and headbutt. I'm just happy that this exam phase is finally over. Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. I believe you have the ability to look however you want. Maybe the fast change, but it's entirely possible. Yeah, I hope. Yo, we passed. Yo, great. Yo, sleep well, Curvy. You did a wonderful job today and yesterday. Take care and rest. I will be looking for your streams in the future. I love watching them. They're so cozy, and I love those sound effects. It's the wonderful idea to put them. Yes, you're curvy. You're. Ah, yee. It's a great 5-0 being available the best. It's available for... No. Looking forward to streaming again, but I need to focus on figuring the full independence. Yeah, of course. Of course, it's not the important... It's not the most important stuff right now. I just mean that I'll be looking forward to it, but it doesn't mean I want it now. No. Just take care of everything important first, and then you will have a time and the space to do whatever you want. I also needed to put my streams a little further in the in my focus right now. I'm still looking for the job, the better job that I have right now. I like being the game tester, but I know that will be hard for me to survive by only doing the game testing. Especially that now they are a very big industry, just flopped a little. So it's harder to find a job, at least here. But yeah, it will happen eventually, I hope. Oh my gosh, I need to wait a moment. Plus I got my Vegas trip to coming up. I forgot. Yo. Take care, Curvy. Bye bye. Take care. Sleep well. I think the 3.3 is quite good. I mean, maybe you want to have 4.0, but I don't know if something bad will happen if you will have the 3.3. Maybe you can, go with and write it again. Some kind of second take if you want a better grade. No, in Poland, it depends of the class that you have. I mean, of the advanced stuff that you have. In the first, in the grade school and the high school, we have from 1 to 6. The 1 is the worst, and the 6 is the best. But if I remember, it's hard to get 6. The 6 are not that. The 5 is usually the maximum. The 6 is usually for the for the special events like various contests and stuff. And the 1 is very common, so it's it's very. If you failed something, you get 1. Anything other than 1, it's good. Of course, 2 is not very great, but you made it. You have 2. You can continue. In the college, there is a little difference, because in the college you have 2 to 5. And of course 2 fails, and 5 is the max you can get. The 1 and 6 completely gone. You cannot get more than 5. You cannot get less than 2. Oh, the Polish word of the day. Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry, I cannot join the programming Discord because I have no idea about. Okay, so the Polish word of the day is słońce. Słońce, that means sun. The big hot ball in the sky. It's słońce. It's really weird that you have 10 and 20. It's so weird. Once I similar to Czech. Oh, let's go. How it's in the Czech? Słońce. Okay. Słońce. Słońce. That's very similar. Soleil in the baguette. Yeah, soleil. I was learning a baguette language for a while, for 3 years, but I don't know shit because the level of the French language was bad in my school. So I just usually got 3 and 2. It was meh. Sol in Portuguese. Oh, sol is in the Latin, I think, also. Very interesting having how other education is grading the students. It's similar in Sami when oh my gosh. No, I will not spell that, mostly because I will be worried about my sleep. Maybe some of the Sami spirits will invade my dreams if I will offend them by my pronunciation. Which is easy when you avoid the pitfall. Good things it's made with your pitfalls. What? I mean, depends where you live. The French is easy. It's hard to say that language is easy because depends where you live, and depends what culture that you educated and raised. For the when you have the language groups like the Roman language or Germanic language. Hello, Alexis. Good to see you. Thank you for the headpad. For me, the Russian was pretty easy language, but still a little complicated, mostly because of Cyrillic. But yeah, but it's hard to tell. You can mostly learn how to speak other language groups like West Slavic. I think when I will be learning Czech or Slovak languages, I will be pretty fluent. Maybe I will have a little more issues with the Ukrainian or Belarusian or Russian. Yeah, but I will probably have the very big issues with the French. I remember when I was trying to learn French in school, I was trying very hard for a moment. When I see that the teacher doesn't really care about our learning stuff, we just stop caring too. No, I mean it was a mistake, but we was high school, so of course we were not thinking exactly well. But after this, I went to the college, to the history studies, and then I had Latin to learn, and the freaking French language corrupt me so much that for almost entire half year of learning Latin, I have issues to spell the words. When I see the word in Latin, I spelled it like in French. It was cursed, and I was so ashamed when I did it. And I just couldn't stop. Cutie painting fancy again. Oh, thank you. Hello, little. Most French people, include because I'm not French, so worse, make errors. I mean, yeah, but when you learn stuff, you shouldn't make errors. Because if you learn to speak with error, you will always do errors. So yeah, my Latin course was not exactly successful, and I dropped out of the college quite soon. So, lol. I mean, I finished college, but on other course. What a cute bee bracelet. Thank you, Alexis. French is such a hard language to study. I hated every second of it in school. Yeah, you see, Cooper D. Don't worry, the French grammar is so dumb and convoluted. Everyone makes speak poorly language, poorly made language. It's just, it sounds like the Jira issue in QA or something. This language is poorly made. Please, please consider changing it to different language. Sorry. Good luck, Ivan. I hope you will be getting out of bed quite easily. I just know this French being sentence un ver, un ver, ver vin her. Oh my! I forgot how to spell. A green worm pours a glass towards a glassmaker around 8 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, I can also say something like this in Polish. I used to learn German in school. I hated it, but now I actually think about learning it again. Yeah, I also think about learning German again. You know, the worst part is that in school, the most teacher doesn't exactly care. I mean, I have the problem because my learning German was a tragedy because the teacher history was tragic and I didn't have language because of it. I will not tell because it's very sad. So I didn't have a German language. But after that, when I had a possibility to learn German again, I decided to go to the Russian. For some reason, I have no idea why. And Russian goes pretty well. I know Cyrillic pretty good. I couldn't speak Russian, but I understand alphabet. Of course, I need to remind myself how the most of the words mean, but if you show something me written in Russian, I will possibly understand it. Oh, but wait a moment. I need to slap auto mode. Simon, ton douceur. German super hard even in native German is worst subject in school was German. I mean, it depends on. I mean, I think it's everywhere is the worst part of the school is the language, the native language. The Polish languages in Poland are mostly about literature and culture. So I don't know many people who like Polish. Of course, in the beginning, it was in the grade school. It's mostly how to spell and how to write correctly. I was learning Russian in school. It's mostly about learning Cyrillic. Yeah, if you understand the Cyrillic, you will understand Russian mostly. Mm, the French should be higher language. What does it mean? It means like the lingua franca thing. I mean, it's from the medieval times. No one will speak French now, except French people. Uh, I switched from French to Japanese for 3 years and I love it. It was super easy for me. Grammatic. The only hard thing is Japanese and the kanji. I don't know. I never learned Japanese, but I think Spikey is learning that. Mm, I was learning Esperanto for a moment. I think I will go back because it's pretty cool language. I will probably never meet other people who is Esperantist, but it's a pretty cool language. Mikey, I read German for 6 years at school, and I don't know how almost everything from it. I can read it though, and now I started to learn Japanese in Duolingo. I just talking about you. Speaking about dog, uh, so yeah, what was it? I learned pretty. Wait, I was learning first German for 3 years, then Russian for 3 years, then French for 3 years, then Latin for half year. Yeah, it's and I didn't speak any of them. My gosh, Copper, you're triggering auto mode so often. Actually, can plus that in a lot of times that you enable the voices by the language of the origin text. I've never heard someone sing pony so often while there's no pony around. Wait, what? Oh, understandable. Okay, because I heard when there was the Brexit thing going on, there was some idea that since the England is not in Europe anymore, I mean it's not the EU, the French should be new international language in the EU, but it's a little silly. They- I think that it's not a very good idea to speak, learn to speak again in a different language, which is harder than English. A super nice things to my school. We could choose a new language from 10 to 12 class. Had so much choose the Japanese. Oh my gosh, that's a Yasashi to Kakoi Bryza desu. Owo. Trans dice high plus rainbow. Oh yo, Avon, let's go. The Polish tankers have a badass ways of speaking their language though. I mean, I like in the Hearts of Iron when they added the Polish voiceover for the Polish soldiers. They have really good lines. Yeah, and I also love when what they did to the Empire Total War when there's the first game that you have the Polish from the start. It's the Empire Total War. The previous one was the medieval, but you need to unlock Poland. That means you need to destroy it first to unlock it. But the Polish lines was incredible, especially with the gentleman. Oh, this guy sounds so posh. It was so silly. Pony, then oh my gosh, Aleppo. I cannot read it. Saluton, mi estas Bryza. It's an Esperanto. Hello, my name is Bryza. I know all those symbols. Oh, thank you, Aleppo. If you are in the if you live in the Western Europe culture, the very interesting thing to learn is interlingua. I mean, I heard about a lot of stuff about Eurolingua, no, Interlingua, that people, for some reason, have a feud with the Esperantists. I have really no idea why. I mean, those languages are both are pretty dead. So okay. But they fight with each other for some reason. The community is really weird. It's language. What the fuck? Yeah, but I heard a lot of stuff that they call each other racist and xenophobe for some reason, but I have no idea. I never learned about this stuff. But yeah, but the interlingua is pretty interesting language because it's combined, as I know, it's English, French, and Spanish. And if you learn to speak in the interlingua, you will probably have a good time in all the three countries because you can understand what people in French will say to you, as well people in English and people in Spanish will say to you. It's pretty impressive. I mean, more for the context, but still, it doesn't work in the Eastern languages, of course. It says Bryza wa Tomeo Kawaii desu. Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, I was also thinking about learning how to speak in the Portuguese because I think it's a very cool language. Speaking your name will be something in Supaiki. All right. So now is the time for the book. Because the codes are done. Give me the book. This is the old book, of course. I don't have new one. But there is some... oh, there you are. I need to do... Oh my gosh! Mr. Saibu? I think I read it correct. Welcome to the flock. Hope you are a good cat. Oh, give me a moment. I will hide it in a second. So I will go with this. I need to have the Raid Bone, then the Skeleton Horde Hunters medium. Okay. So Raid Bone time. I only learn Hiragama for now because the Duolingo wants me to know 45 symbols. Hydrate. I didn't exactly know, but correct me if I'm wrong, and probably I'm wrong. Is the thing in Japanese is like they have two alphabets, and one is the very similar to the Chinese alphabet, the traditional one. Three: Hiragana, Katakana, and the kanji. Oh, okay, the kanji is the Chinese one. Okay. All right. So it's... I mean, that's understandable. You know, the interesting fact about Polish language and the Polish alphabet, I mean, the Latin alphabet, of course, is that the Polish language is not exactly well suited for the Latin alphabet. it's the same problem with the all Slavic, the Western Slavic languages like Czechs and Slovak. The worst thing is that the Polish language has some words, some sounds that doesn't exactly transfer into Latin language. Of course, we have the special letters like o, eł, eł, ci, and stuff like this. Ż. But the best thing is that Polish language also use the word szczy. Szczy, like that you have when we want to say that somebody has luck, you can tell that he has szczęście. Like the szczy is the very very hard to write stuff, and we write it. I mean, most Slavic language has the special characters, the special letters. There are two of them. It's like sh. But the Polish one, since the Latin alphabet doesn't have such a things, have four. When we need to write a szczęście, we need the four letters for the one sound. so yes. So this is quite hard. And this was a big issue in the beginning of the Polish history, when our prince united the Polish people, the Polans. I mean, he was a chief of the Poland tribe, and he united all the Polish tribes. Has two offers. That the first thing is the two offers is like he will become the Christian, but the offers was like either Catholicism from the Czech or Orthodox from the Byzantine Empire, and he chosen Catholicism. So with the Catholicism, the medieval monks and other scholars come here to teach about the alphabet, about the history and stuff. Like so yeah. So if he will choose the Orthodox language, we will have Cyrillic in Poland, because the Byzantines especially made the Cyrillic for the Slavic languages. In Polish, we use combinations of letters. Yeah, we use a lot of combinations of the letters, like szczy or czy, szy. We use double H. It's I mean, it's not double H, but it's written like C and H. In Czech we have this E. Oh, I will not write it. I cannot. Kocham cię, Bryza. Oh, thank you, Aleppo. Kocham cię, Aleppo. Oh. Yes, szczy will be szczy in Czech. Yes, exactly. You have those letters. We don't have them because we didn't have the letters from it. I don't know why the history will go like this. Because it's also present in the Croatian and Serbian language. No, not the Serbian. Wait, it's not the Serbian. It's the. Oh my gosh, I forgot which one have the two letters. But the Croats have this. Maybe because the Polish ci is softer, more softer than szcz. Jeśli będziesz, yes. I can flex with je t'aime. I forgot how to say I love in Russian. It's ja тебя люблю. I don't know if it's I like you or I love you. It's hard to say I love you in Russian. Probably. Kappa. Something on the side. The music is fire today. Thank you. I was thinking about if I should put the music like this. Because I was worried that the music maybe it's too fast for the painting. But yeah, but I think it's very good. It's very energetic. I really like the electro swing. So I thought, yeah, screw it. I will just put it here. The last time we have the shanties. Now it's time for the electro swing. And it fits my character with a very pretty dress. I mean, it's not a dress. It's the suit, maybe. In Sami, we have as many letters as Norwegian 29, but some of the letters are replaced. Oh. Okay. Please correct me. The Sami is the native language of the northern Norwegian, right? Like we have Norwegia here, and Sami is like here on the top. Hmm. Maybe I will be a little ashamed, but I didn't exactly know much about the Sami before I met you, and before I hear the Eurovision song from Keino. I really enjoyed that song. It's one of my favorite from Eurovision. It's in Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the region at the top. In the Poland, we also had a few nationalities. Oh, sorry, I slapped the microphone. A few local languages. Unfortunately, most of them are no longer present, but the most prominent ones that still exist here is the Kashubians. They have the Kaszebskie language, and it's very, very different from the Polish language. I was learning the alphabet. I mean, it's not the alphabet; it's a song about the alphabet. It's very popular, but the Kashubian language is it's very interesting. It's very different from the Polish and from the German. The other language is the Silesian language. It's very, very weird. I mean, I will be ignorant if I will say that it's mix of the Polish and the German, but it's not. It's something between. The Silesian region is very, very rich about the history. Now it's a very, very controversial thing in Poland because most of Silesian want the autonomy. I think it's a similar case that it's in the Spain right now. I mean, it's not very. It doesn't have a spotlight right now, but it's usually come back uh, in some time. You know, it was a case I think 3 years ago, but Rourke. I know a few Silesian people, and they can They can speak their language. It's really original. Sometimes it sounds funny, but it's really great. It's funny because sometimes there's a prominent stereotype. I mean, more the opinion stereotype. Uh, or maybe it's a stereotype that Silesian people are dwarfs because in the Silesia there are a lot of mines, the coal mines especially. So I hear that some people refer to Silesian as the dwarfen language. It's a little funny because it's very different from the Polish, so it sounds like a little foreign. Rock and stone, yes. I thought the last letter in Sami alphabet is pronounced its own edge. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, my throat is killing me. Okay, maybe that would be better. Let me try the whole alphabet. Uh, well, I will say Polish alphabet, but I don't know if I remember all the alphabet. Oh, I don't want to. I mean, when you stream, it's hard to focus on that stuff. So I will not do it live. I probably remember it, but it's still it's still silly. And I'm talking about the whole alphabet because we mostly you learn them without the special letters. We know that they exist in between. You can do it on the Polish first. Yes, the Polish first of April stream. Yeah, I will probably do it. Thank you for the holiday days. I needed it. No, I will maybe. Oh, you can learn spoken Japanese without learning on a dictionary with the language. I mean, it's similar with the older languages. You can learn to speak it, but most of the immigrants mostly speak English, not exactly write it because they mostly use it on the speaking with the other people. Uh, you can learn spoken Japanese without learning some diction. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was thinking about a new game to stream. I mean, I have already 2 games to stream, thanks to Loris. But I'm thinking about buying the. Oh, how's it called? I have a work time to pop out the stream. The PC inside on my phone. Oh, okay. Thank you. Mm, Wait. Oh, I was thinking about streaming the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. It's the city builder, but uh, in the Soviet Republic era. So mostly in the places like the Poland or just entire block, this the Slovak and Czech and stuff like this. You know, the mostly architecture is pretty rough and not good. I mean, maybe not good, but mostly monumental, rough and depressing. Uh, yeah, it's City Builder is also a little history lesson, if you can say that. I have the gameplays from it, and I'm still on the edge if I want to buy it. It's a little expensive for now, so I just wait for my paycheck. Yeah, but the Workers and Resources, so it's really fun. It's I think it will be very good material for the stream, especially if you know I was born after the period of the Soviet era, but I still have some memories from my childhood, because of course it's not like the era ended and completely different stuff begins. It was the transformation era. But yeah, I remember why my grandma lived in the Soviet block. I mean, it's not Soviet block quite. It's the Soviet apartments style. The big, very big, square building with depressing colors. It was very weird era. And of course, in the middle of the Warsaw, you have the Soviet era monument, the Palace of Culture, built by the Russians. The very, very surrealistic style. Oh my gosh, that's a big alphabet. Two Z's. Oh, in the Polish there are three Z's. We have Z, we have Z, and we have Z. Spin. Three Z's, yes. So some of the Polish words contains most of them, but usually only one. It's you know, the Polish language, you have you have the sounds, and you need a letter, the combination of the word, the sound especially for this word. So that's why we have zi, we have shi, and we have sh. So we can say szczęście, we can say ścipło, and we can say żółw. So the sh, it's different, each kind of word. I went to speaking doctor and they taught me how to say those. Oh, mostly the grammar lessons are the most important in the preschool and the school. So The Polish grammar is complicated, of course it is. And mostly the correct grammar is hard to explain because some words we have some regulars, right? Like we have like there's the rule that after p, if you want to have j sound, it's always there's r and z. It's a rule, but we have exceptions from this. Like wheat in the Polish is pszenica. You have psz. If there was not exception, we have brzenica, but it sounds weird, so we have pszenica. It's hard to explain. I'm not a grammar master. I'm not learned in the grammar way, so I will not explain it because I will. Pszenica in Czech. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a lot of similarities between our languages. The Poland and the Czech have very much in common in the history. We swapped with few kings, and we have mostly good relationship, as I remember. So our language is similar. Let me wait a little more until it's dry completely. Thank you for the help, but even I think the biggest thing in Czech and grammar, Czech grammar is different between I and Y. Oh, okay. You read them the same in Czech. I, y. Oh, okay. Yeah, in the Polish you read them I and I. But we also have the J. It's I. It's of course it's I speak them as I pronounce them because it will be completely different when you name the letter. It's also, I think, a difference because okay, it's not a difference. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's getting hot here. They're the same in Czech. There are a lot of rules which to use. Oh. In German, the sh, we have the sh, so like as example would street, because Straße. Yeah, Straße. Thank you for the headbutt. I hear the Spanish is pretty simple language for if you want to learn something, but as I said before, it's hard to say that some language is simple. It depends where you live. That doesn't point Bryza. I learned German. If you, I mean, for 1 year maybe, technically for free, but mostly on the 1 year. But I might remember something like Ich heiße Bryza. Ich bin ein Vogel. That means I'm a bird, I think. Un burger, por favor. Burger. A little more. I forgot to check the book again. In Portuguese, you pronounce all the letters very rare, mixing them at once. Oh, I hear that in Portuguese you have the. I mean, of course, it's a little similar to the Spanish, but you pronounce differently. Like it's what I hear, of course. Instead of Jose, you pronounce Jose, like this. Mm, don't know what the street means. Okay. Gonna install Sami keyboard on my new PC and then gonna. Oh my gosh, no! Okay, skeleton horde. Okay. Skeleton horde, skeleton horde. I do have skeleton horde. I have skeleton horde. Of course, I have. And contrast medium. The letter G is pronounced. E is pronounced differently than both language. Yeah, yeah. I learned that from the old cartoons with the. Oh wait, it was the Donald Duck, and there was the two other birds. The one is the Mexican bird. I forgot how it's named, but the second one is the Jose Carioca, and he was from Brazil. And it's really weird because in the modern versions of the cartoons, like in DuckTales, when was the episode with the Jose Carioca, he was spelled Jose, like in the Spanish, and I read that big amount of people doesn't like it because he's Portuguese. I mean, he's Brazilian, so he should sound different than the Spanish. No, sorry. Yeah, I remember when when talking about it. Yeah, I mean, this Spain and Portugal people have very similar. I mean, they have very close history together because it's the one peninsula. Uh, I don't know much about the history after the medieval times, although, but uh, but I think you guys was mostly friendly, right? So language blends a lot when the people can freely move between countries and the people interact with each other. No, if I will choose now my college education, I will probably go with the uh, some linguist stuff because it's I really like learning about the history of the languages and the stuff related to it. Apparently, this is for Portuguese standard Spanish. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting fact. Look how it looks. I love it. Oh, it's so bright. Why it's so bright? What the hell? Okay. I'm sorry. I think it was too bright. Today is pretty bright day, so I maybe the it was a little to watch. So yeah. I also thought about today to do a stream uh, of the beta of the Warhammer Age of Sigmar game, the first game that is not the first AAA game. It's the Royal Gate Realms of Ruin. It's the beta starts yesterday, but I decided I will do painting. Maybe if I will like the game, I will stream it tomorrow for a moment. A little bonus stream, but I will not promise anything because I need to check the game first. My study colleague always wanted to eat outside, and the kitchen always had the really weight plates. I was missing my sunglasses, so I was sitting with my back on the sun. The plate was so bright it will practically burn off my eyes, lasting flash. Oh my gosh! Dar Bryza Leanu Kap. Sorry, I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry, Ivan. I'm sorry, it's too hard. I'm just a bird. Don't worry, I, I will not notice any spelling error. Yeah. The bird is such a pretty bird. The finest. Oh, thank you. Das ist ein Feller. Whoa, wait. What does it mean? What the feller means? I need to know. I need to know so bad. Oh my god. Okay. So there is the Polish. I don't think it's a proverb, but it's the fragment uh, of the child rhyme poetry, and it goes something like, and it's very very much quoted for this day. Uh, it's something like "A to feller, rzeknął seller." That means what a mistake. No, I don't. I forgot how to say seller. Wait a moment. Uh, what a mistake, a seller said. It's the rhyme about the kitchen articles. And I always thought, what does it feller means? Uh, so yeah, I found another Polish word with German origins. There's also a word verlernen that means full of errors. So yeah, it's from the Germany. Okay, now I know. Okay, I don't need. No, I don't supposed to touch them right now because they need to dry out. Oh my gosh, I'm tired already. Germans have influence everywhere I see. Yeah. They have they have influence in our language. Also Russians. There are a lot of words from the Germany and Russia here. So yeah, so oh my gosh, I think I need to rest a little with my throat. I want to say in the last painting streams, but your attire is great. Oh, thank you so much. It's made by Alexis. I love this attire so much. Yeah, it's the painting attire for Bryza. I also have to imagine Bryza sitting in his cabin in the airship during the night and painting minis. I really enjoy this art so much. I'm more a bow tie kind of guy. Ah, well, and the bow tie is also very nice. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I need to hop off right now because I don't want to ruin my throat because I already feel it very much. Uh, I also, it's probably because my work environment it's constantly in AC, so yeah, I don't I had a problem with my throat yesterday too, and I talk too much today. Mm, don't like ties though. I'm over Heilmanist. Yeah, I also don't like ties. I feel like they are a little boring. But yeah, I think I will end the stream right now. They're still drying, so I don't want to touch them because here's a very important part. Because the gravity needs to do its job. Although I don't think this one is. Yeah, this one I need to fix this one. Okay, I will do it before the whole thing will dry. Okay, now it's better. They all look pretty weird. Don't know why. Let them dry. This one is pretty good though. Okay, so for now I need to hop off the stream. I thank you very much. And I will see you probably on the Tuesday on the Brixie stream. We will be playing the Valheim. Or tomorrow if I will decide to stream the Realms of Ruin. I have no idea. I will need to check out how big is the open beta. Because if it's small, I will just not stream it. If it's not being clear. Yeah, I really thank you. Thank you so much. It was pleasure to be here with you too, and I really enjoy this little morning stream. Okay, take care, everyone. I will go to the ending screen, and I will find someone to rate. Thank you, Copper D. Where is bird? Oh, there is a bird. Okay. Oh, Dorio is streaming. Okay. Let's go to Dorio. So take care, everyone, and have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Bye bye. Take care. Mwah.